drills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And a deep three from MP. They grab their own miss.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, up by 12. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. MP out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, B.A. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Holiday. Knocks down the 3-ball. Holiday's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And here is Brooks, following the three-pointer by MP.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Golden State also making a change. Gary Payton has checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Rockets trail by 16. It's Brooks on the wing, covered by Payton. Brooks, the pass to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Brooks kicks to Thompson. Pass to Adams. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offense. offensive load.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jock Landale's checked in for Adams. Jabari Smith comes in for Dylan Brooks. Green, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Wiggins comes in for Peyton. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's Stephen Curry. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for Buddy Hield. Rockets trail by 20. Landale pass to VanVleet. Eason against Green. Pass to Landale. Brooks kicks to VanVleet. Pocket 6. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred VanVleet ready for it.
A 3 from MP. Rockets with the rebound. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Brooks with no one around. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 18. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Curry kicks to Green. Curry dishes to MP. Curry passes to MP. And the Warriors get it back from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. MP's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors. VanVleet outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I got to say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. MP really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Clark up. Substitution changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Whitmore comes in for Green. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Then for the Warriors, Kumingas come in for Draymond Green. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Wiggins. And MP subbed in for Curry. Tari Eason is out there with Smith. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Rockets trail by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Warriors shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Smith missing. Warriors leading by 18. Hield finds MP. Offensive rebound. Here's Schroeder. Good on the three-point shot. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Showing you he can score off the ball. Dennis Schroeder has improved his shot since joining the league.
Here's Thompson, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to MP. From deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 17 now.
And this is why you gotta be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now, here's Thompson. With 2 seconds left, and he goes right over Jonathan Kuminga and slams it down.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino.
Well, he's preaching team chemistry right now, Greg.
And he wants more ball movement because that makes everything simple.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got MP. There's Jackson Davis out there with Kuminga. Then there's Payton. And it's Schroeder in at the 2-guard spot. MP way outside. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Thompson with it. Now Payton defending. Green with a screen for Thompson. Not going to go that time. Good D by Payton.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
MP, no good. Rockets trail by 20. With the floater and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Back to Thompson. Adams outside. To the middle. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Adams.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Whitmore finds Thompson. Now here's Adams, defended by Kuminga. Back to Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Whitmore's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot there. He makes some play.
Have a completely new 5 on the floor. Adams outside. Fires for 3. Pass to Green. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
Thompson misses. On offense, here are the Warriors. The lead is 15. Schroeder kicks to MP. Launches a 3. Connects from 3-point range.
MP showing you have to stay connected to him the moment he crosses half court.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise